7x7 cube, I realized that I haven't really posted much about the technique for the larger cubes. So here it is. In today's video, let's try something a bit interesting. We're going to solve the 5x5 Rubik's Cube, which is quite a lot like the elder sibling of the 3x3. Should you require any help with the notations, block pieces, and techniques, check out the previous videos such as the one shown above. The technique is pretty much the same by creating these 9 pieces together as a center and these 3 pieces as an edge. We just solve it like the 3x3. Let us get started. Seems pretty well shuffled, and so let us get started. So first off, we start by creating the white center. We find the center of the centerpiece and the color we want to make the center of. So let's start off with white, and here is white. Next, we try to create a 1 bar or a column of all white edges together, 1, 2, and 3. So let us try to create it. So we have one edge here, so we can just slide this up, and then let's find another edge. Okay, there's one here. So now for this one, let us turn it here, turn this here, and now once we try to slide it up, we have created one column of white. Similarly like this, let us try to create another column. So, okay, this one has 2 pieces already. This one shouldn't be that hard. Let's try to insert it. Okay, where do we have another white piece? Okay, we have 2 white pieces here. Can anything fit in this? Okay. Yes, we have another white column here. And then now we can just slide it up. Now let's see, we have 2 pieces here, and where's our last and final white centerpiece, which is here. Now in this situation, let's try to form them all together. Let's try to piece them all together by moving them in different faces and then realigning them. So we have the edge here and we have this piece here. We move this here so that when we slide this down, it matches. Next up, we have this piece here. So when we move it here, does it match? Yep, it should match. And 1, 2, and okay, there we have it. The third piece, the third column, and let's slide it up. Like this, we have created the white center. Now, like this, we create the yellow center, and then we work our way through blue, red, green, and orange. Important thing to keep in mind is that when we are creating the columns, we have to ensure that we do not disturb the white center below. So here, when I'm creating my first column of yellow, let's find an edge piece, and yes, here. So once I slide it up, we will notice that this white column has also come up. So to mitigate this, we slide our newly created column to the side, and then we slide it back down. So now we have our white center intact and our yellow column intact. Like this, we start creating the other columns as well. Next up, let us create a column with these two pieces. Okay, we have one piece here, and then I can slide it 1, 2, and here we have created another column. So once again, we have to ensure that we do not disturb the white and displace it. So we turn it here. Okay, this is gonna get disturbed. So we turn it here, and then we push it back down. So we have 2 columns and 1 whole white center. And okay, the final yellow column. So we have, okay, yep. Okay, so we have 2 pieces here, and we have the last piece here. So now this won't fit and create a column. So we turn it and we push it up. Okay. Now once we push it up here, the white column is displaced, but we have nothing to replace it in the yellow. So in this situation, we turn this and then we put it where already one column has been created, and once we push it up, we can always turn it this way and push it back down. We have the white center and the yellow center. Now we slowly work our way through blue, orange, green, red, and so on. We will be left with two bars of two different centers, in this case red and green, which we are not able to solve. So for this, we'll try to align them in one place, and then we want this piece to come down here and this piece to go there. So we push this down, we move this into another side, and then we push this down, and then we move it back, and then we push this up, and then we move it back, and then we push this up. So this can work for corners or edges, and we will have all of our centers finally solved. Once we've completed the centers, we have to start working our way through the edges. So for the edges, we consider this as one large huge edge piece, and to create this we need 3 small edges. So let's pick a particular color. Let's say this one here. So this is yellow and green. We find different pieces that have yellow and green. Okay, this is one. Okay, this is another one. And then we try to see if they are like aligning with each other. So if I push this here, do these have the same color? Okay, nope. So we have to ensure that these align. So to ensure that make these align, we can push this up 1, 2, 3 and push it back down to see that this aligns. Okay, now where's the third piece? Okay, the third piece is here. Let's try to bring it up into the same area so that 1, 2 and 3 are all together. Okay, this one's also compatible. So once we find three compatible pieces, we push these all together, and then we turn it up or down, and then we replace it with an unsolved edge piece. We drag it down, and then we bring the centers back. So here's our piece. Similarly, we try this with the other 11 edge pieces. Solving the edges, you might come across a situation where you have these 2 edge pieces and you have nothing to replace it with. So we try to so now we have yellow red and yellow orange. So we try to put the yellow red piece in an incompatible position. So here it is incompatible because if I push it here, it doesn't match. And then once we have this here, we want this piece to come here and we want it to be flipped. So we put the desired location and the piece where we want it to come on this side, and we apply this formula. R prime F prime R, and then we just turn this one here. And as you can see, we have solved these 2 edges. Once this is done, it might also be that you have one particular face where you have this sort of an edge formation. You know, like if we put this is A and this is B, so A, B, B, A, B. So now for this, let me show you another formula to solve this. So here goes the formula. Okay, so in the notation, it's R and okay, capital R and small r, so we move this up, and then U2, and then we turn to face the bottom face, and once again RU2, once again RU2, and this time we take 3 pieces down, U2, L, U2, R, U2, R, U2, R, U2, R, and that's it. And there we go, we have solved the edges and we have solved the centerpieces. The last part, solving this like a 3x3 cube. We treat this as one edge, we treat this as one center, and we do not require any moves here. So this acts like one piece. And then let's solve it. Should you require a recap on how to solve the 3x3, do check out the link in the description. And this is how it will look when it's solved. Congratulations, you've solved the 5x5 Rubik's Cube. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.